Hello, hello. Welcome to what very well could be the last Dishonored stream. Just looking at some stats. Some stats of things. Current mission, we've done nothing. I was checking this specifically because I loaded back in after our last stream and ended the mission having killed all 50 of those people in the nap pile because I wonder how many people there were. 50, as I said, there were 50. I've only died 19 times. I feel like it's more than that. But here we are at the end. So this should be the final area, and I think that because this is the mission. Reach the mines, and we'll either get to kill the outsider. We could decide that he's done nothing but terrible things for this world and kill him. Or we could find the non-lethal approach. Keep her promise to Dodd and kill him. Or take the non-lethal approach, which will create less chaos, resulting in a more opportunistic ending. The Silvergraft plate you recovered from the Royal Conservatory points to a secret location far away in the mountains near Shindare Peak. Once you're there, find an entrance to the void and eliminate the outsider. And I do not believe there will be contracts on this particular mission. Ooh, that is so pretty. What do we got here? Oh, our travel log. We haven't read these actually in a little while. Let's read this one. Thou that's dead, I'm all that's left of him. Me and this knife I can't let go. Dolores Michaels' bank was a puzzle box of miserable secrets. Right at the center was the reason for it all. A woman taught to breaking and the knife she tried to hide. A woman taught to... Anyway, I don't know. The outsider handed the knife to me himself. He wants to know what I'm going to do with it. He'll find out soon enough. Why doesn't this thing have two blades? Nothing ever gets stuck between them. None of the... Oh, why does this thing have two blades? Nothing ever gets stuck between them. None of this void stuff ever makes sense. I buried Dodd's body today. When I left the Whalers, the rat plague was still piling corpses in the streets. There wasn't anyone alive in those months who didn't learn grief. Even Dodd nearly lost himself to it then. But I can't lose myself now. Not again. When Deirdre tried... I can read, I promise. When Deirdre died, who I was or what I had done died too. No one else saw me like she did. No one until I met Dodd and he gave me purpose again. When I left Dunwall, I let it heal over with lies, but my time with Dodd reopened that wound. All I can hope now is that I helped him in his final days, just like he helped me. At the bank, I learned more about the pharmacist Compuegos. He was an nihilist and an artist too. He painted the void and was so close to finding out how the cult leaders reached it. He stole documents from Dolores Michaels and sent them to the Royal Conservatory. I need to find them. His paintings are quiet, if a painting can be quiet but unsettled. He wants to know everything, uncover every secret. He was searching just like me, and he was killed for it. Last time I was in Syria Gardens, the Royal Conservatory had become a nest for the same coven of witches I'd worked with in the Dunwall years. The curator, Brianna Ashworth, and a group of women living there performing odd rituals with bone and glass. Now the Abbey of the Everyman and their witch hunters have taken it over and are gutting the place of all traces of black magic. If I'm lucky, the documents I need haven't been burned yet. When the outsider's gone and the overseers can't use him to prey on people's fears, I'll be there laughing as the Abbey falls to pieces. We didn't read this one either, it seems, but that's going to go a little bit further back. I'm not going to read it right now. This one we'll read. I'll never know exactly what Sister Roswin saw in her visions, but something made her hesitate. Something made her hold on to that silver glass long enough for me to save it from the fire. An archive that the Compuegos stole shows me exactly where the void touches the world, where I can reach the outsider. I don't know what else I'll find there. All the whispers and legends say something terrible, something you can't forget. I won't know what's true until I reach it. What you What do you pack for a journey to the void? I just left everything behind. Every day Karnaca gets smaller, that swarming, stinking city. Now nothing but a few lights in the distance, but I can't look back anymore. The void is closer with every step. It's quiet here. Sometimes all I can hear is my own breath, my own heartbeat. It reminds me of being in the open ocean, feeling like you're the only one left alive, feeling like the world won't care if you don't come back. Nothing but me and my thoughts. Everything I've done has led me to this place, to this moment. Killing the Duke's brother when I was a kid, betraying Dodd, helping Emily retake her throne, but even then I never felt important. I was always just another desperate person trying to make sense of her life. I watched my whole world be taken from me over and over. This time I gave it all up on my own. I'm climbing the mountain. I don't know what waits for me there, but the outsider is watching, and he knows it was my choice to go. The outsider hasn't known anything but hatred for thousands of years. He was killed to fulfill a purpose. No one asked him what he wanted. The lights went out in his world and his eyes adjusted to the dark. I know what real loneliness is like. If it hadn't been for Dodd, I would have died from it. Now I'm walking into the void to face the loneliest creature in the world. Maybe the outsider knows I'm just chasing down someone who can give me a bit of purpose. I have nothing left except the promises to the dead. When I reach him, I'll see more clearly than ever. I really do like the art style of these games. Let's cook up some food. Oh.
Where is everyone? I hate this place already.
Calm down. I feel much safer when there's not a lot of people around. Interesting. Danger! High voltage. I saw a hound up there. The North Quarry. This is an interesting area. Is there anything to do over here? Oh, hi. What does that say? Pay what you owe. Okay. It's a very angry statue. Very, very angry statue. Okay, I just want to get up off the ground and away from the doggos. Nope. Oh, the doggos see me. I don't know if that's going to be a problem for me or not. I don't know if they can get to me. I don't think so. Let them calm down a minute. There's a room there. Dogs are around sniffing. I don't think you can knock a dog out without an item. I don't think you can choke them out. I don't think. Maybe you can. Let's go into Foresight for a bit. Maybe just have a look around. See what we got. Looks like just dogs. Not no people. Up. They're looking for me. I would like to go get that bone charm if possible. possible. Let's figure out the best way to do said things. Oh, there's another poster we can talk to. That said, I think you can actually kill the dogs and it doesn't count towards chaos, but I don't personally want to kill dogs. Obviously, I can go there and there, but I want to try to get in first to get that bone charm. Can I poke my head in here? I can. Let's just save real quick. I don't know. Oh, there's definitely a dog walking around in here. Whoa, what did I just do? I did something. Oh, I did Void Strike, right? That's what that is? I think I scared the dog off. There we go. Oh, that's not gonna work. He's just a tased dog now. Concerning reports of disrupted mining activities at Shindari North Core, yet again, with many working on site and complaining of unsettling visuals and auditorial hallucinations. They have ranged from seeing innocuous instances of misplaced equipment to large sections of mine disappearing and reappearing within hours. Widespread nature these collective hallucinations have made them difficult for the mining corporation to dismiss. Furthermore, rumors of black damp, miners' slang for the lack of breathable air caused by underground gases, have spread, leading several threats of general strike across the company's workforce, as well as growing labor shortage. Accusations of poor working conditions, particularly lack of adequate ventilation, are entirely unfounded and ultimately harmful to our operations, said Bernice Castigula, representative of the company. When reached for comment, we are committed to the health and safety of our workers and have taken steps, blah, blah, blah. I just want a bone charm. Bone charm. Unsteady hands, it said. Enemies miss with fired projectiles more often. I like that. What do I have? Faster, and faster, faster. We could probably give this one up because I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let's do unsteady hand. There, even though I don't know how many people are going to be shooting at me on this level. Oh, I bet I can use the hook mines on the doggos as a way to knock them out without killing them. Gosh dang it. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna reload. Hey, welcome, Ray. We're gonna reload real quick just because I forgot what I had equipped and I don't want to lose 2 taser dart. If I lose a taser dart to me misaiming, whatever. If I lose a taser dart to I just click the wrong button, I'm not really interested in that. And I knew we didn't have to go back particularly far. How is your nice, calm Saturday continuing for you? We are just, sneaking. Yeah, really have not missed any story. I've just read, like, the journal entries so far and that sort of thing. But where we last left off was this is, like, the final area where we're going to have to ultimately decide if we're gonna kill the outsider or not. And this place seems very abandoned. Fall asleep, that's totally fine. There's nothing quite like a good stream nap. There's a bone charm nearby. See, now I just feel like I'm in Fallout. If this place is, like, abandoned, we might not have to be too worried about sneaking around. Do that. Sobhan. Anyway, I know you don't believe me, but I saw it again. The air shivered and split apart and sealed up like a river crust. The rest of the day, I didn't recognize anyone's faces. It was like their mouths and noses and eyes all blurred together like a bad silvergraph. And I had to guess who was who based on their clothes. We didn't leave Dunwall for this. When the Pendleton mines closed up, we thought, now's our chance. We can go to Serkonos. There's better pay and weather. Now, maybe we should have stayed. I don't know. I can't handle this. I can't go down there not knowing what I might see. Please, you have to believe me. You're the only one who knows. Your brother, Niall. Halfway through Battle Scars? Nice. I got to page 170 this morning. No, not 270. No, the book's only 270, right? I have 100 pages left. I'm at about the 100 pages remaining mark. I am enjoying it thus far. It's kind of a quick read. Even though I haven't necessarily gotten through it fast, but that's just more reflective of the time I've spent reading it, not how fast the book itself goes. What's going on over here? This is so weird. There's just like no one here. No one but the doggos. Okay, I think I should be broadly safe to get on the ground here. Crank wheel. Okay, we might be turning that in a second. Silver fever swept through Karnak this week as would-be prospectors hoisted a shovel and left to strike it rich at Shandari Peak. The recent discovery of thick veins of silver ore at Shandari North Quarry has brought unprecedented profits to mining companies and small claim holders alike. Reports say that the lightest stroke of a pick uncovers silver nuggets worth thousands. The wild rush to make a fortune means that the claim on the peak are going fast. But there's still opportunities for work as miners with the Shandari Mining Company. The company offers a percentage of profits to all who sign on to dig with them. So what are you waiting for? To Shandari. Yeah, I can too. How the book's setting up Survivor. There's a couple of things too that keep getting mentioned where I'm kind of curious if they're pointing to things we're going to be able to do in the game. Something actually specifically that just happened in what I read. That Mirren did. I'm like, I wonder if this is a thing Mirren will do. What? I might want to go in there. I'm presuming that's what the crank wheel does. Oh, let's see. See, I'm up off the ground, so I actually don't have to be worried about the dogs at all, because I don't think they can get to me here. So that's good. That means I don't have to be crouched. Turn the crank wheel, turn the crank wheel. I see. This is going to be something of a puzzle, huh? Okay. What powers do I have? And that would, oh, I don't want to change powers. Can I potentially pause time with foresight and like displace in? I wonder. Let's try it. Don't even have that much time. Okay. What could I do? There's gotta be something. I'm not... I mean, like, I could literally... Whoops, wrong button. I could literally do this and right now freeze time. And place the displays marker.
What is
But
that thing? It makes
Oh.
my eye burn.
Okay, well then we won't look at it. Can I, like, displace through this? Let's get a little juice back. Oh, okay. I can just displace through the thing. Okay. Did not know that. Bone charm is ready. What do we get? Blast resistant. That sounds useful. This is where it's letting me gather supplies, basically, because there's probably not going to be a black market. Let's check out the bone charm. Blast resistant. Blast resistant. There it is. You take less damage from explosives. Not sure I'm particularly concerned about that. Because right now no one's throwing anything at me. I'm just dodging dogs. Let's go back up here. I wonder if there's a mode in this where you don't get powers, like in 2. I suppose you could just not use your powers if you wanted to challenge yourself in that way. I don't know how plausible the gameplay would be. So that's where we just were. And we've been through, I think, all of the buildings below. Actually, I don't know if there's anything... Hold on. Oh, now I'm behind the sign. That's not necessarily where I want to be. There's some kind of, like, really loud bug sound effect whenever I come here. And it freaks me out because it makes me think it's like an alarm or something. So I don't think... Oh, there is a poster that I want to check out there. We've been through that level, but not that level. So let's see what's up here. And then we'll try to see that poster without getting mauled. I don't know why this bread would be any good still, but, you know, just don't think about it. The lighting in this level is really cool. Bone charm. Agile recovery. Let's see what that does. Recover from falls slightly quicker. I don't, like, while I have fallen a lot in this game, I don't feel like the recoveries have been particularly burdensome. I don't think I can get through there because you can't see anything outside of it. But this does drop us in here, which I'm pretty sure is where we were before, and it is. So it is telling you to specifically go down that path. Now I'd like to not get eaten by the doggo. I think I can use the hook mines, and there's an extra hook mine that I can't carry back in that other room anyway. So let's knock the dog out. He's just sleeping. He's just a sleeping doggo. It's fine. We'll pop back in here real quick. Okay, or we won't. Hold on. I don't want to, like, go out in front because I'll have to knock another dog out, and that will defeat the purpose of my budgeting skills here. Where is the roof access? Here it is. Oh, there's a sleeping dog. See, I could probably break that wood, but it would make a noise, and I don't want to do that. So we'll do this the long way. There we go. Okay. So now that is the dog that was patrolling. Honestly, just for the sake of being careful, let's put the dogs up on the roof because I'm pretty sure rats will also eat dogs. And so if the goal is to not have the dogs die, then I should put the dog on the roof. Come on. Really? Okay, fine. The dog can stay right here. He's not going to get eaten by a rat there. He'll be fine. Okay, we'll continue on the little story walk. So the ones who killed him are just in there with him. Interesting. Come on. There we go. Hmm. Can I, like, walk through this statue? Ugh! Oh, is this the she? Those are the strictures.
Where's the harm? I was just feeding the rats and talking to them. Like the lonely rat boy from the stories.
We're not in a story. The void needs you.
I don't want to go to the void.
Hold on. What is happening?
I've seen...
Cultist. Cultist. Okay, she can't be whoever the she is because, you know, there's not, like, a name on her. I think I want to save this guy.
What happened? The stone... More than your body. It takes over your mind and heart.
This is our purpose, Antero. This is why we're here. Don't fight the influence of the endless and empty.
I don't want to. I'm scared. I don't want to become like them.
Don't worry, you won't.
Okay. I'm gonna reload because I wanted to hear everything she was gonna say. But I don't want to actually let that guy die. So we're gonna load back in. And we're gonna stop them.
You had that coming and you know it. How will you find wisdom when you ignore the simplest tenets? Seek no...
Oh, I knocked the wrong person out. Gosh dang it. I don't know why the hook mine took the guy instead of the guy that was closer to him, but that's what the hook mine did. Okay, we'll save here, so we don't have to listen to that again. Not that it isn't lovely.
You know it. How will you find wisdom when you ignore the simplest tenets? Seek no solace in mundane things.
It should hook the other guy.
How did you get up there? Nothing.
I zapped her. There we go. And he's still dead anyway. Why is he dead anyway? I want to not die him. Maybe he's not savable? We'll just use 2 taser darts and see what happens.
You had that coming and you know it. How will you find wisdom when you ignore the simplest tenets?
And then he just faints. Okay, so he's gonna die regardless. Well then, F it. I'm not using any of my resources to save him. One last time, and we'll let him die, because apparently you can't save him.
Where's the harm? I was just feeding the rats and talking to them. Like the lonely rat boy from the stories.
We're not in a story. The void needs you.
I don't want to go to the void anymore. I've seen what happens. The stone grips more than your body. It takes over your mind and heart.
This is our purpose, Antero. This is why we're here. Don't fight the influence of the endless and empty.
I don't want to. I'm scared. I don't want to become like them.
Don't worry, you won't.
It's fine. That's right. Come walking over here. Come walk over here. That's right. You can't see me because of this lovely air compressor. And you'll turn around.
Why do they look like that? What goes on here?
New bone charm. Lovely. Okay, just gotta find a place to put you. Up here will do. Well, what bone charm did I get from you? Because I didn't catch the name. Anything good? Yeah, I don't know which one would be. I can talk to the rats, like the little rat boy. Apparently that's a mission clue. What mission clue is that? The rats of Shindura, North Korea have noticed certain cultists transforming from flesh and blood into unearthly stone beings. Oh. Think I remember how to do this, but I'll say first just in case. There we go. Pick her up real quick. So should I, like, maybe set him on fire so he doesn't become like a stone monster in a minute? I feel like that wouldn't be the worst idea. Aw, look at them. So cute. Any more clues? Okay, we're not going to talk to the rats anymore. I really do not enjoy rat chatting. It is not on my favorite things to do list. Oh, a code. Okay, lovely. Let's find the code. So there are going to be some cultists here, but it does not look particularly active yet. Yet probably being an operative word. There's a bone charm. Bone charms. Just trying to have a look. Grindstone. Ooh, good. Taser bolts. I will take those for sure. 100%. Okay, there's a bone charm somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I don't care about that. I care about the bone charm. Oh, I see. The bone charm is next to the elixir. Okay, so it's up in that office somewhere. Okay. Well, let's go up to go down and see if that works. This appears to be a much more straightforward level than these games usually have, but I think it's because they're trying to fit very specific story in that they don't want you to miss. That or I'm confused, which is also possible. Rotten food, which is just going to cause you to lose health instead of gain it. That looks like... No, it's not. It's not something. Okay, let's see. I think we read this already. Yeah, we read that already. Elsewhere. We are above the bone charm. Interesting. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but it's there. So how would we go down? I don't know if we can. It looks like an area we could get into. I don't know how. Can I see anything through the mesh? Doesn't appear so. Oh, I see. The door is completely boarded. Okay. What's there? Maybe I can get to it from the outside. Oh, wait, hold on. I bet I can do something with that door. Is there... Ah! Aha! Aha, I say. Okay, broke the door open. Okay, we're gonna have to be fast. Got it. Gotta go fast. Black bone charm. Void conduit. Conduit. Con something. Conduit. Gain additional portion of void energy. Oh, that's nice. I wouldn't be against that. Is there anything I wouldn't mind giving up? No, I want maximum health. I want more jump. I want that. I could give that up, but I kind of like it. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I don't mind giving that one up. Oh, this one I don't care about at all. So we'll do this one. And now we will have more juice. Should increase our blue juice. And also, we could just have gotten in from the outside. Okay. This was more exciting, though. One there, two there. There's a fourth one there. What a weirdo, just being on a roof for no reason. The Eye of the Dead God can be found near the library. The cultists appear to have discovered a way to see the void. with it. The dead god must be the outsider. I think I can make this work. What are you doing? Are you just mining the track? What are you doing? What are you... I mean... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna ask questions. I think my first mistake was looking at a cultist and having a question. I think that's the first place I went wrong. Tonight, we commune with the eye. When you've finished your studies for the evening, leave the library and join us in the chamber. The relic will look inside us, and we must aid its search. The void lies inward. We must bring it to the surface. Bring 3 sharp knives. Okay, I think you're getting a little literal about some metaphors right now, and I think it's going to cause you problems. Alright. Look, this is kind of a barracks. The barracks that became a storeroom or something. You can sleep in here. Okay, so that's 1 of 4. I think 4. There's still Roof Lady, there's still that guy, and there's still the guy who was mining for who knows. No one knows why he was mining or what he was doing. If I could get to Roof Lady, I could knock Roof Lady out without alerting anyone else. I just don't know how to get to Roof Lady without Roof Lady seeing me. But once I take Roof Lady out, I can pretty much do whatever I want to anybody. Now, I could throw something to get that guy's attention over there, possibly. Is there anything in here that's loose that I could grab and throw? There's a spring razor. That would, you know, kill him. That's not quite what I'm going for. Oh, taser darts. Love that. I could just instead shoot people with taser darts if I have enough. That is also an option. There's probably some loose things in there I could grab. But maybe, because I can't, yeah. Because she's going to see me there. Now he's digging. I really don't understand what this man is doing. Oh, you know what I have? I have this. I could just bop him in the head. But I don't know how that would be any different than tasing him. Let's just tase him real quick and see what happens. Okay, that's gonna get some attention. And then they're gonna run over here like doofuses. He is not sleeping in a good position for his back. Oh, she did like the splits when she passed out. That was exciting. Oh, you were a lady. I thought you were a man. I couldn't really see because your head was like behind a giant mine car. It's not really that you really don't look like a man. I made a sexist assumption based off of the preconceptions of society. That's all. Alright, let's see here. Let's pick you up. I don't want to land on these people. There we go. Nice little nap pile. Really, the only reason why I'm picking any of these folks up is because of the rats. Tonight we commune. Oh, we read this already. We read this one already. You there. Look at that. Just a bunch of happy napping people. There was probably a smoother way to do that, but I don't really care. can probably open the door. What are the odds this door is just unlocked? Of course. Why would it be unlocked? Up here, I can probably do that. I would have been able to do that elsewise, but it obviously makes a big noise. So we'll just unlatch the door. Not that I don't think it particularly matters now, but there's no reason to unlatch it, not to unlatch it either. Oh, I could have used the hag pearl because I picked up another hag pearl. I don't know why you can only carry one hag pearl. Seems a little... I don't think they're like quite so overpowered that you should really only need one, but maybe I haven't unlocked all of the powers of the hag pearl. I don't know. Where is this magical staircase going? Does it take me magical places? Oh. Let's not get spotted. Oh, there's a couple of people up here. That's rude. You all are very rude. Where'd the guy go? He was just there. Oh, he's over there now. I'm in not the greatest spot. Can I do... There we go. Well, never mind. Okay, this just got a little exciting. She's having a bad time. Whoa, hi! This went very... What? Ma'am, that is a floor. I think this went smoothly overall, personally. She's having a great time. Look at her. I mean, honestly, I know I'm big on nap piles, but I don't think I could take her away from that. I think she's having a great time. And the rats won't get her there anyway, so it's fine. Her there. Picking up bone charms left and right. Yeah! It's the best time. She's just hanging out, as they say. How's it going? How's work? You know me. I'm just doing the public service of making sure everybody has naps. You sit right there. Tossing around like a beach ball. Well, I'm trying to get her in the spot. Okay, I apparently started going the correct direction instead of what I wanted to do. I think I could have shot this and made some of them vomit. And that probably would have eased what I was doing, but that's okay. I want to go back down here because we did not explore all of this room. I don't think, and I would like to, or not room, this area out here. Just finished work? Nice. Okay, so it wasn't like a full thing. That's good. Now you get to be back and relax with the rest of your day. Yeah, there's this particular type of alcoholic beverage in this game called Plague Spirit, which is basically an ale with a dead rat in it. And if you bust it open, it makes people vomit. And then they get a little distracted by the vomiting. And so then they don't kill you because they're distracted. Okay, whale oil tanks. What? What are we doing here? Okay, there's a diagram. It appears no miners, but 3 miners and a weight is fine. Okay. I don't understand what they want me to do. The lever is locked. Okay, there is some kind of puzzle. This is an elevator that probably gets me somewhere faster. That would be my guess. It is probably another passageway to the eye, right? Like we went in that building and we were walking around there. And that is probably, like, up there was where you came in, Jared. I don't know where Jared came from. Jared. And I think that's the thing we could have walked up. I think this is an alternate option to get up there. Worm in the tequila. Yeah, it's nasty. All right, so can I solve this mystery, or maybe I'm getting ahead of myself? Maybe this is something we come back to later. Or does it just need whale oil? Like, maybe that's not a clue. Maybe that's just like a sign and I can ignore it and do it anyway. I don't know. There's tracks. Like I could wheel something on it. Being able to get underneath here must mean something. I don't know if it's to get to the whale oil or what. Something just made noises and I don't know why. Interesting. So is there a place to put a whale oil tank?
I need more weight to get the elevator going.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is weighty. Can I use this? This looks like a thing one would use to move weight. I'm thinking I'm ahead of myself. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you eventually come to this. So let's go this other way. It could be a puzzle that I'm just not solving, and it could be that we just can't do it yet. And because of that, let's just go the other direction. I think that's fine. But yeah, if we were to shoot that, see, that orange gas makes people freak out because of that rat inside. So this is that thing that we saw out there. Okay. See, we're going the right way because there's these things are story items that they don't want me to miss. Well, there's a gate down there that we walked around that had a code on it. I never had the code for it. Or maybe I did get the code for it and I never realized it. I don't think it matters because it was just a way through so you could avoid the building. but finding the gate code would be helpful. The voice of the outsider, not in the first game. I think it's in the second one in this game. It's definitely this game, but I think it's 2 in the spinoff. I don't think it's in the first one. Oh, okay. So it gets us. Okay, I see what's happening. Anyway, the voice of the outsider is the same guy who plays the Penguin in Gotham, the Fox TV show. Okay. See, that's what's happening. We have to come up here. And it moves the elevator up. Yep. We just found it here. Okay, I don't really know what that does for me, though. Can I slip through here? Like, what's happening? Oh, hi. There's people on the other side. Oh, okay. I'm silly. What are those? Void rock aliens? I'm not particularly interested in those. I think that would be what they call Chekhov's void rock alien. Okay, so there was a 1 by the camera down there, and now this does 2. So I think we're going in broadly the right direction. Hook, mines, please and thank you. Old Patty Crystal Cider. Oh, there you go. There are those guys. So this is just another way around. 6 of 5. Okay. Come back here. My dad just texted me that they lost power at my parents' home. That's weird. There's no weather. I mean, it's rainy, but there's no weather. Make sure they're okay. You stumble upon a swarm of rats whose whispers alluded to a huge eye that acts as a window to the void. It's Sauron! Those rats are really freaky. I don't like it. Okay, so that's where we just were. That's that walkway. Okay, then in that case, let's go back up. Because up is better than not up, if this is all the same area. There's a guy reading a pamphlet. You know, I should save really quick before I just start walking places. He's gonna see me. What's happening? This guy was killed by his fellow cultists for violating several commandments regarding the ritual hold. There may be some interesting clues in his lodgings. Take the pamphlet, you can get another one. Yeah, he's about to walk past me. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. This is a bit more exciting than I wanted it to be. Did not intend to make this exciting, but here we are. Come on out here. You ran right by me. Dingus. Oh. That worked so well, let's do it again. Come on, run out here. They're gonna start shooting at me. This is not going well. I'm sure this is how I was intended to do this. It seems like the best way to... Gosh dang it. There we go. I had a chance to sneak up behind her and it didn't work. Yeah, this went well. This went about as well as I think it could have gone. Personally, I mean, there's probably a player or two in the entire world who could have handled that better, but not many. It was destiny. Well, we'll just put all these guys on this bed and call it good. Exactly. Like, look, guys. I'm here because this cult has a lot of organizational issues. For example, you can't use the beds if they're all piled up like this. We're going to put you all on this one half of one bed without a mattress and see how you feel when you wake up in the morning as a lesson for why good barracks management is important. He especially is going to have a hard time when he wakes up. Entry forbidden. That's probably where I'm going to go next. Did you just I think that person tumbled off the bed. I heard a sound. I'm getting so many bone charms from these cultists. Did somebody tumble off the bed? Oh, yeah. See, somebody fell right through. See, this is why you have terrible bed organization. Is that person, like, alive? Yeah, they're alive. They're fine. They'll be fine there. It'll be okay. It happens. You fall off the bed when you don't set beds up properly. This is a massive safety code violation. And the only way to really explain that it's a safety code violation is to just let it all happen. They'll have to see their own mistakes. And don't buy a bed from Facebook Marketplace like they did. Exactly. These are all really important lessons that they will have to come to understand. Oh, there's a 2 again. Okay, so there's like... Interesting. I don't know what the numbering system means then. Oh, no, come back. Abraham Lincoln here is having some real problems. He's gonna fall off. Okay, there's no longer room for everybody on that bed. Some food. Where can I put you? There's probably room up here somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a nice little day bed. I only have to get one more person in a bed, so. Excerpt of the Lost Days at Shindari, a memoir. Poor Abe, I know. Abe's having a hard time. It started with hallucinations. Would that be Juana? Galdaro screaming when her house vanished as she unlocked her front door. That would make me scream too, to be fair. Miners returning from the depths with hair-raising tales of tunnels appearing, already quarried and cleared beneath their pickaxes, but soon the entire town was awash with the unexplainable. First time I hallucinated, I was working in the Shindari Mining Company's store, distributing supplies to prospectors fresh off the carriages from Karnaka. I pulled a head lantern from the shelf and turned to hand it to a customer, but he was gone. The shop was gone. I was standing alone in a dust-swept street amid tumbled ruins. It was North Quarry Town, but different, as if decades had passed. Had pressed it into the earth. I blinked and the vision dissipated. I was left befuddled, staring at a curious customer. Soon all of North Quarry started flickering in and out of existence. Talk to a friend and they'd disappear mid-sentence. Roll over in your bedroom and wake up under starry skies. We lost sense of what was real and what was illusionary. It worsened. The town disappeared for days while we camped in caves and spoke in hushed voices. It became unbearable. One by one, my neighbors fled to Colero, Bastilian, anywhere in the Shindari. Soon I was the only one left, wandering the deserted streets alone. I'd gone half mad with loneliness, roaming the mine shafts deep into the mountains when I stumbled upon a giant eye. It seemed to hum with power, beckoning me. When I touched the eye, understanding exploded within me. Invisible layers of the universe were laid bare to me. I left the mines a wiser woman, Shindari's secrets a mystery no more. I witnessed no more vanishings. Forever after, the town remained in stone solid for me. Interesting. This must be the she that the cultists were talking about at the beginning of the level. Very interesting. Okay, there's one more person having a snooze over here. We'll get him somewhere. He can sleep on the couch. Oh, here's a perfectly good cot. Put him on the cot. I don't understand where this walkway goes and why it's here. There's a lot of logistical issues at this mine that I think need to be addressed before we move forward with anything. It's just a lot of problems. Really want to go there.
Could be worth looking into.
Well, that's what every human ever has ever said when there's an entry forbidden sign. Let's eat some stuff. We lack the language to express the void in all its complexities. We have no words for its beauty. There's rich, velvety darkness of the depths of the ocean, the hollow hues of the sky on a starless night, the cold color when you close your eyes to moonlight, the mottled pigments of a bruise on tendered skin, the sharp black at the corners of your vision as you faint from exhaustion, a crumbled anointment of old blood, your own face reflected faintly in the dark glass. I was ignorant of these delicate gradations when I first arrived, but the eye of the dead god has permitted my senses and opened my mind. What was once a dull gray has revealed its subtle luster. My former life, I was a painter. I captured the blush of a young debutante's cheek or the turn of a noble's shapely calf. I was paid vast sums to render the most insipid, lifeless aristocratic faces into grand examples of virile, I can't speak today, splendor. But not manly splendor, we'll say. But nothing I had ever seen compares to the grace and color of the void. A lot of really dramatic people here. Ooh, a banana. Okay. Well, no time like the present for the... Oh, okay. Can we have a look again? What's inside? Oh, that would be the outsider's mark. Yes, we, no, wrong button. We were told by a clue that that was the person who was killed for doing weird things. We just have to find his key somewhere. New initiates to our fellowship are required to perform menial tasks for the upkeep of their and senior members' living conditions. These include, but are not limited to, laundry, sanitation, waste disposal, meal preparation, recording, dictation, and copying notes, maintenance of technical equipment, record keeping, and collation. Whatever your station was in life, you are now a custodian of the eye. A revenant of the outsider. I am a revenant, baby, and the member of our privileged community. Together, we watch the ages pass with impunity. Together, we maintain the dictate positions of reality. Know that in time, the void will open up its truth to you and all who seek it in fervor. Come here. Come here. I want to inspect. I want to inspect. Give me the button prompt. There we go. And a banner on. I want to get in there, dang it. Why would you hang your pants there? Okay. I have questions. It's 12th of the month of Hearths. It has begun when I woke this morning. My shoulder felt stiff and insensate without senses. This game is full of words that I know what they mean, but I don't know how to pronounce them. So I'm just gonna say what they mean instead. When I inspected it, there was a thread of pure silverstone running across my flesh. At last, I am merging with the void. Oh, to be removed from this reality and exist external in the next. To see the subtle shifts and patterns of the void, to be closed off from all contact with lesser creatures, I'm eager to see it progress. 24 of the month of clans. The stone spreads. I feel it humming with heart as it encloses my very... humming with heat as it encloses my very heart. Sometimes I'm breathless with it. I can barely listen to the others. At times, my tongue won't move for hours, and I'm mute. Yeah, that sounds great. 2nd of the month of nuts. My left eye has been entirely subsumed by the void. I can see strange shifts in light, but it's mostly endless darkness. I find it difficult to focus on my work. My pen slips from my hand. Even as I try to write these words, my fingers have grown cold and numb to all sensation. I have some have even fused together in an amalgam of stone. I am exalted. Yeah, these people have a weird sense of fun. I don't like corrupt bone charms. Corrupt bone charms give you like a really, really cool power, but at the cost of something else, and I'm not usually as into that. And at this point, I've gotten so many bone charms, I just don't care anymore. I probably have some really cool ones that I'm ignoring, but I don't know. You know, they put the big old mine thing through there. There are a lot of day beds here. I'll give them that. There's this. That's interesting. Oh, that's just water. Can I get under here? Sure can. This looks like a place to take me to another place. Oh, hello, room. What do we got in here? What's going on? Oh, hi. Okay, this is taking me where I want to go. Let's look around a little bit more first. But this looks like probably the best way to get where we're going as opposed to the main path. Oh, hi. Yeah, it would let me bypass all this entirely. But I want to find that key, and I don't know where that key is. So I really don't want to bypass this all entirely until I figure out where this key is. Okay. How are we gonna go from here? Oh, you're walking all the way over there all by yourself. I should keep an eye on you in case something bad happens. Wouldn't want you to be alone. Where are we? I kind of see where we are. That was definitely non-lethal. The game said it was non-lethal, and I believe it. Oh, I see where I am. Okay. There were plenty of places to put you down for a nap. Up here. Oh, actually, it was down there. Yeah. Yeah. Just a little day bed. There you go. Curl right up and have a good nap. Okay, so she's not there anymore. We have these people. I wonder if I could knock her out without alerting either of them. It's over here. This is a cool little spot. What's going on here? Oh, well, hello, chloroform bottle. It's broadly convenient. We're going to set that one there. And grab the second one. That way I can do two things back to back quickly if need be. Should knock them out. Okay, just so those two dudes are sleeping. And then we'll throw...
Nothing?
Chloroformed. That was a handy discovery. I walked right to it, too. I can take the stairs, but, you know, this is so much faster. Alright, that really could not have gone smoother, which surprises me. I'm not used to that working out. There's room for you there. Nope, I was wrong. Sit in the chair. There you go. Have a nice sit. Perfect. And like I said, the plague spirit that was in there, I could have thrown and they would have vomited and would have been a distraction, but the chloroform just knocks them out. Now let's try to find this key. Feels like a possible key location. Or, you know, a garden, I guess. Well, maybe they hide keys in the garden. Like, I don't know. I don't know where they would hide a key. You guys know where a key is? Any key advice? Not really. This is where we were. This is where we got the chloroform from. Difficulties with researching the void are neither practical nor moral. We must reflect upon the ethical. I feel like we've read this before. The void is only present to those of the third. Yeah, we read this in the other place. Yeah, see, it didn't pop up. We've read this before. Chant of the eye. A voice for the silence, a face for the terror, a body for the darkness. Uh-huh. It's lovely. Just lovely. Oh. Wow. Are those giant books? Holy heck, where are we? Guy kind of can see me. Okay. This looks like a new area. Before we get too invested, let's just take stock of where we've been. There's another path. You can see all those guys there. There's another path through there that I think takes me into this area we're about to go into, bypassing this area we just went through entirely. Would be my guess. This is another way through. I might go in that way in a minute. We'll see. We went through the plant room and there wasn't anything. And there's nothing more over here, because we've been through here before. I want to run down here and confirm. Yes, this is where we first came in. And this was just the other way through when we first came in, and that was the... Okay, I see where we all are. I see what's happening. So we've been everywhere except for that one guy's room, because we haven't found the key to his room. Now, just for the sake of being thorough, we've knocked a couple of people out. I'm just gonna check and make sure I don't have the key to his room somewhere. Like, yeah. Because sometimes I'll get a key and not realize that I have it. Do I have a clue for where his key is? Was killed for violating several... There may be some interesting clues in his lodgings. Okay. There are, but I don't have the key. Let's pop into Foresight real quick. And just make sure like none of these objects are showing up key. Yeah, none of these are seeming to be very key-like, so I don't think the key is here and hidden. Where was that other entrance in that I found? Was it over here? It was. Let's go through here and just see where this takes us. Because I'm kind of curious if this also takes me to the library area now. I think it does. I think I'm on top of the library. Yeah, see there's books. So this is the same area. I think here I'm just on top of the library. Let's start here. Oh, this is a very well-populated area. This could pose a bit of an issue. I was hoping this was going to be a less well-populated area. I mean, there's just going to be a buttload of people running if I start doing stuff. I really miss Domino. If I had Domino, I'd be able to do a lot. I guess I could knock somebody out and use a semblance. But that's no fun. It's more fun to just knock everybody out, you know? But that's how you get into situations like I'm in. Plus, I want to be able to read that, and I'm not going to be able to read that if, you know, I don't knock everybody out. They all look very distracted.
Is someone asking for trouble? I'm going to have a look around.
No. Forgot which power I had on. Fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna protect you from the rats. Let's leave you up here. Here we go. It's fine. We'll just pick them off one by one. Because why not?
We're always watching. Always.
Not very well. There's so many lightning bolts. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. Come on. Why can't I take you with me? This is not going well. For some reason, he was too big to fit through the tunnel with me. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay. Alright, so we'll go back in time having not done any of that. Oh, hi. Nope. Oh gosh, dang it. I'm gonna have the same exact problem again. Oh no, this guy can fit through the tunnel. I don't know why the other guy couldn't fit through the tunnel. Be right there. Don't see me. You don't need to see me. Just turn around.
Anybody?
Nope. Definitely not. Alright. Fit through two of them. Again, I could just sneak, but like, I think I'm gonna just not make a nap pile. Do you really think me? You think I am gonna be presented with an opportunity to make a nap pile and I'm gonna just not make one? Again, any one of these people could have that guy's key, and I would like that guy's key. I would love to have Domino. You see over there? He has his back to here for a long time. So I think I'm going to let him walk this way. I'll go up there, knock the lady out, knock him out, move both the bodies, and then come in and start handling that room. In fact, we will... do this.
Sometimes I wish I had.
We're gonna knock her out. Leave her. Run up. Knock him out.
No, no. Have you read the third book of Last Bernard's seminars? Surely you must. It's essential.
See, this is where we came in before, and I was like, is this a library? That's where we were. There's a nice little area. I think that's the other way we came through. There's a couple different ways through. Okay. I just want to keep these guys away from the rats. I don't need to make one gnat pile, per se. Because as much as last week was fun, we don't quite need to do that again. But I do want to knock out as many people as I can, because it's a good time. And I need to find this guy's key. Probably not going to be any of these people who have it. That's probably not going to be the solution, but that's okay. Stay there. Don't fall off the edge or anything. She'll be fine. Okay, so that area is clear now. Mark. The other two aren't going to turn away from what they're watching, so I'm not particularly worried about them. I want to jump down, knock this guy out, and then I'll probably knock this guy out with something.
Take my place among them. And they're cold.
Right. Well, never mind. It's fine.
Huh? No luck. With me. Let's search over there then.
Why did that not work? Okay. Reload. Okay, so there's a fifth person. Got it. I think in that case, what we're gonna do is, I think that these are just gigantic books. I think we're gonna go over here. This is where we came in, and I was like, oh my god, it's a library. Oh hey, look, there's those things. The Pokemon. Come here. He's not necessarily gonna stay here. Jacoby. Further delay. He is a man of singular dedication. Any difficulty in encountering, he overcomes by sheer force of persistence. He is undoubtedly devoted by our intellectual ideas. A studious man, dispassionate yet obsessive. In his single-mindedness, he can prone to nervous fits and neglectful of himself and duties. Furthermore, he is enamored with a sanguine infusion and effects of the mind. He is from, I think this game. I think these are all people we met in this game. I know these are all people we've met. I can't remember if they were in this game or in 2, but I'm pretty sure they're all from this game. He appreciates patterns and nuances of the void. He has knowledge and passion that would enrich pursuits here, but the man is a celebrity. As of yet, he would not be suited to our rigors or a lifestyle. His public profile is too high. He is from this game. We went into his apartment, and Michael's is from this game. It's Jacoby that I'm pretty sure is from this game. A woman of consummate control. She's the bank woman. Has maintained a network of patrons and subordinates. Okay, so they're just like, can these people join the Eyeless? We're just gonna set him here briefly. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him, but I just need him to not get spotted by these people. Nobody's there. Oh, this could work. Walk in this general direction.
How many of the founders are there?
Mark and Mark.
Are they even human anymore?
Come on, buddy. Let's.
He sleeps. I just need some sleep. Heart of it all. Wrapped in the black and the cold.
Okay, well. That's fine. We watch the stars. Any child knows the constellation above the Isles, the captain at the helm, the tusked Leviathan, the vain Duchess, the scarlet he-goat, the Moth King, tales older than the outsider himself, patterns read long ago by fearful and ignorant to create meaning from the emptiness that engulfed them. The supposed significance of one's birth in relation to these signs is a common folk tale. Those born under this or that set of stars will be lucky or obedient or stubborn or proud. This is, of course, simple superstition. But what may be read in these stars is of greater substance than the fortunes of the unimportant masses. The night sky foretold the necessity of the outsider, an urge in the envisioned to seek out the wretch who would become him. It is not simply the movement of these distant stars, but when they blink out into nothingness that tells us what the void requires, alongside the migration of birds and the entrails of certain animals, the disappearance of several prominent celestial lights urged the ancient envisioned to take a helpless orphan and create the outsider from his wretched flesh. Yeah, I mean, anytime I see the stars go black, I think time to turn another orphan into a void god. Like, that's usually the line of logic that follows, most sane people anyway. I want this guy to get past him, and then I could probably
take my place among them in that cold darkness.
Come on. I've timed this just right. Excellent. Set him here. So then there's just this guy. Need him to come a little bit closer. And then I think I'm going to try to beat him with this pearl. Because I could reuse it. That's right, keep going. That didn't work. I needed to hit him in the head.
Wait, something's off. I'll end your miserable life.
Didn't work. Okay. Gosh dang it. I saved recently. We're fine. I don't think since I knocked the one guy out. Yeah, he's still kicking. Oh, okay. These don't knock anybody out. Got it. Yes. I don't think I'm going to commit to this. I just am going to have some fun. Because now I have no ammo. So if I commit to this, I just have no ammo. But that also might not be a problem if there's nobody left. Screw it. We're keeping this. I don't even care. Alright. We just gotta pick a good spot to let all these guys take a nap. Right here looks fine. I'm also hoping they'll keep giving me more ammo, because they've been pretty generous with it on this level. And I got the Hag Pearl back. Despite the difficulty, we have managed a general study of the observable hollows, as some of them call it the anomalies, and their provenance still baffles us. The flaws in reality are imperceptible to those who only have recently joined us in our seclusion. Extended communion with the eye is necessary before anything of this nature is revealed to us. Does the eye know? Does it share knowledge with us so we might understand their nature? If so, what else might the dead eyes see? The confluence of the void shows us the possibility of time, a ritual hold outside time's reach. We are bound up in strains of several divergences. It may be that there are still things beyond sight, who we watch the world align itself with our desires. We witness time to understand it, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. The void's a place and stuff. Oh, this is a nice spot, too. We'll put you up here. There's a guy that I left, like, all the way over here. We read that one. Giant library. I just want to find this guy's key. Hey, look, it's my sword. Is it too much to ask that I know where the guy's key is? Ow, what was that? Oh, somebody got dropped, but okay. None of you have had a key on you, and that makes me sad. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Some of these people are real old. I don't really know what that means thematically. Knocked a lot of people out here. I probably could have set the clock and, like, distracted people and walked around and done all sorts of smart, stealthy things, but I just think this works well. Are you gonna have a key? None of these people have had a key. That makes me sad. Am I she, or is there some other she involved here? I just want to make sure we've been everywhere. I haven't been down. I gotta be careful because there might be some people. I feel like it's possible. Somewhere around here there was cupboards that had ammo that I couldn't take. But I don't think it's these cupboards, and it'd be quite a ways back, and I don't want to spend a lot of time backtracking. Looks broadly safe. Yeah, out here is where we knocked these guys out. And there was the plant area, and we came in here. Looking for somebody's key. Any of these objects seem vaguely important. There's stuff to do up here. So we'll follow those things that I marked eventually. Come on. Come on. There we go. Whoa. The Ritual Hold. Oh, is that where I am? The Empire of the Isles, the Shandari, North Core of the Void, the Ritual Hold. Oh! Okay, this is like something a little bit more cosmic than an actual map. Give me a lot of things to read. It's a rare enough tale, but one which varies only in tone and enthusiasm of its narrators. Select few are through dreams or in contact with shrines, transported the void and converse with the outsider himself. Some, it is said, walk away from these encounters with his favor. Naturally, it is difficult to untangle. Abbott warns, however, these stories are believed, blah, blah, blah. Some of these I don't think are going to have as important lore. Now, I do appreciate the writing of all of these things. But, you know, for time's sake. Can the outsider speak? Well, we know he can, actually. Trying to find a key. Trying to find a key. Can I unmark that now that I've opened it? Okay, fine. Any of these things look key-like? Oh, not really. Our referencing system needs to be reviewed as soon as possible. Bibliographical inconsistencies have been noted in several recent works, which makes study and citation difficult. Some of the older texts have been gnawed at by rats and need to be rebound. Make sure there's no mold in the pages before removing damaged binding. The mines can be damp in unexpected places. Also, put down more poison. The first lot is clearly not working. Have the last accounts of sanguine infusion been sent to us? Is needed for research. Repeated use of these infusions seems to have deleterious mental effects. I'm assuming that means you lose your memory, along with prolonged contact from the void. There's great interest. We must compare long and short-term consequences. One of the idolists in Karnaca has smuggled a letter along with the shipment of texts and provisions. It was examined and burned. Its intended recipient unknown, but appears to be from a loved one. We will find out from whom it was written. Direct the seek out smuggler. A moldy apple. Some pear soda. In case I need it. Strippy. I think we read that already. Hey! Welcome, Kathleen. It is good to see you. We're just here on what's probably the end of Death of the Outsider. We have not figured out what the non-lethal way of dealing with the outsider is. There's also a room that could be helpful that I'm trying to get into, but I don't have the key to get into it. And I don't know if I'm just missing it or what. But I would like to learn the non-lethal way. Who handles the outsider, if possible. And stealth has been going great. Everybody's unconscious, so it's going really well. That didn't work. I tried. What's up here? Anything? A key, maybe? A key? But if you look, we have some nice naps going. Lots of good napping. Lots of good napping. Get up here. There we go. And I have no ammunition left. That's non-lethal.
What's going on?
Okay. Hopefully she does not see me. And when she turns around, we will give her a nap. Can't, because that lady will see us.
While the sheep slumber, we shape things. We made this world with the dragging of a knife.
Oh, so like they're like really old? They killed the outsider ages ago? Yeah, I have nothing really non-lethal left. Which is a bit frustrating. Yep, this is totally normal. You definitely didn't see me. Yep. You know what? Yeah, this definitely makes sense. If you hear...
Wrapped in the black and the cold, wrapped in forever.
Do any of you have a key? Because I need a key. None of you have had a key, gosh darn it. I don't think there's any rats up here, so we'll just let them sleep here. It looks cozy. What am I supposed to be doing? This looks very... like something's supposed to be there. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, yep, that... Yep.
The eye of the dead god.
Yep, that would be a big eye.
It's watching me.
Yep, that would be what eyes do. We're gonna save really quick in case this is a point of no return.
It's been a part of me since this all started.
It's a little creepy.
Dead. But it still sees.
Achievement unlocked. The dead eye. Okay. Reach the ritual hold. Oh, now we can... Oh!
can see everything. The void. Like looking under the waves and into the sea.
Oh. Hey, there's the key I needed. But I do for the sake of my studies. The risks are great, but it was never in my nature to leave questions unanswered. Everything must be revealed in time. The others may judge me, but that is the desire that exists in their own hearts. They are simply too cowardly to pursue it. The only means to the ritual hold lies in pieces, suspended at the moment in time in which the ancient gate was shattered. It will break the oldest and most sacred dictates of our order by simply approaching it and attempt to trespass. I do not know if I will succeed, but I must try. Whatever happens to my body, I know my research is hidden in a safe place in my cell. My life has led to this moment, my wasted youth at the Academy of Natural Philosophy, my time at the Eyeless, my years at the Sanctum, and now I may finally uncover the secrets of the ancient language. So that would be his body. Okay, so that helps us with finding another way.
How long has the outsider been drowning at the heart of the void?
Can I look? Oh, there's one of those things. I would like to search his belongings. Is there a way back? Can I go back to the eye and, like, go back through, maybe? Nope. It looks like the eye has been used. Can I... like, go back the way I came? Sure can. So this is where I was before, but now everything looks disgusting. So, like, they're sleeping... Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we should be good to just walk through, because I've knocked out everyone. This is a little... This is a... Oh! Oh! I take back everything I said. I'm not good to just walk through. Okay. Yep, Chekhov's, rock void alien did indeed come into play. Never mind. I thought that would work, but it did not. Just think there's something up there. Yeah, so this is going to be mildly terrifying. Pretty much how this is going to go. That scared the crap out of me, but he's actually just asleep. I put him in that chair myself.
Is that
the
the mark of the outsider?
Yes, it is.
This one was obsessed like all the rest. What did he find out?
I don't know what I'm supposed to set the dial to. Let's see if this tells me.
The topography of the void is dependent upon reality to supply the base material for it to mirror. However, there is one place that has no referent in our world. Though I know the void sees into our hearts, my fellows call it the ritual hole. Some say it is a cradle, others say a tomb. The outsider himself resides there. To even approach the gate to that place is sacrilege. And even then, the void itself keeps it shut to living eyes. Truly, the ritual hold exists outside of time itself. It would be as futile as it is forbidden to enter. These are thoughts for another time. My research into this ancient alphabet continues. Some remnants of their phonemic qualities are preserved.
It's going to be based on this.
The language possesses an unusual amount of diphthongs, reliant on distinction in tone
962.
These symbols, I know the very nature of the void runs through them, but is it a dead language or the language of the dead? Perhaps that could be the title of my next monograph.
Right? So, like, if you look at the pieces that make up the outsider symbol, it looks like 9 is that, 6 is the middle bit, 2 is that bit. I think those are the numbers. I just don't know necessarily what order, but I would guess this order. 9, 6, 2. Haha! Corrupt Bone Charm. Second of the month of darkness, I am now certain that the meaning of the script adorning the flesh of those few who encounter the outsider. It is his name, a name he lost when he merged with the void. And if it's his name, and if this name is returned to him, the old ritual performed by the Vision years ago would be undone. The revolution sends shivers down my spine. What I hold is the catalyst that could undo everything our collegiate has accomplished. The ancient language tantalizes me still. The pronunciation was never formed for any earthly tongue. Perhaps these people long ago spoke with spirits, but the speculation is one of many pitfalls that threatens the errant philologist. To pursue further would necessitate transgressing the deepest commandment of our order. No one has ever entered the ritual hold since the outsider merged with the void. But to find one of those cursed spirits to read this language intrigues and frightens me in equal measures. Against all caution, all prudence, all sense of loyalty, I persist. I cannot abandon my research. This place, this reliquary, holds the outsider's true form, calls to me.
What?
Inspect.
The mark is the outsider's name.
Well, that's cool.
And this says only spirits in the void can read it.
So if we give him his name back, he will return to a mortal form, probably. So we can kill the outsider or persuade the rituals hold to read the mark of the outsider and return him to his mortal self. Interesting. I am very intrigued in that prospect. It's like a 16-letter alphabet. What's going to be the... What's this room? I was not in this room before. What is happening? Can I stand there? Sure can. Trippy as frick. Okay. Be somebody I didn't knock out last time. I don't think I ever made it over here. What are you doing? Just sitting on the edge like this is completely normal? Oh god! Back it up. Back it up. Nope. No desire to mess with one of those right now. Absolutely zero interest. Okay. See, and this really goes into my theory. So, like, since Deathloop got named as a part of the Dishonored universe, obviously Dishonored / Deathloop cannot take place in the same universe as Prey, because Prey is an alternate universe of our own. It has, you know, the US government, it has China and Germany and Russia, and it has like Kennedy family, like all these real world things. But in my headcanon, what's happened is there's the Dishonored / what's going on over here? I want to investigate. There's the Dishonored / Deathloop universe, and then there's our alternate universe. but they exist in kind of the same understanding of each other. So all of this void rock and stuff, to me, looks like the Typhon. And it makes me think that Typhon aliens are like void energy beings, basically. And so, because in Prey, they say how the Typhon mimic is they don't actually mimic, or at least one of the theories in the game. The game presents a couple of theories and doesn't tell you which one is true. But one of the theories presented in the game is that mimics aren't actually mimicking anything. They're going into like a pocket universe. They're going into like a different universe. Hello. And existing, like, trading places. They're taking the cup out of one universe, putting it there, and then as soon as you come up to the cup, it replaces the cup. So if the void kind of exists between different universes, the Typhon can be an expression of the void in other universes. I would like to not get on the ground, please. Where did that nasty thing go? Either they teleport, or I just am not allowed to see them in Foresight, which would suck a lot. Okay, well, that's intriguing. Because all of this stuff really looks like Typhon to me. Where did it go? Remember, I have no non-lethal weapons left because I used them all. Which means I'm either going to have to start killing, or I'm going to have to actually stealth, and I don't like either prospect. Okay. This is where I just was. Okay. So that's why it looked like the dots were taking me, not where I was. Interesting. Because the objective moved, basically. Saw the red lightning bolt. It existed. Not a fan. Not cool. Okay. Okay. I thought the nice people at the beginning of this area said they'll just ignore you. Maybe not when I'm on this side of the eye. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Alright. Just turn it around, friend. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I can't knock one of these out from behind by grabbing them, considering they probably don't breathe oxygen. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. Okay, we're gonna go back into here and just unmark this guy so I don't have to follow him forever. Elevator, maybe? I don't really want to push the button because I feel like it's going to make noise. I don't have enough weight to make it happy. Oh, okay. It's right there. Got it. Nice and careful. Nice and careful, because I don't know if there's going to be more of those. I would assume there will be. The elevator probably would have been quicker, but also noisier. I did not have a strong urge to find out. This has been a neat kind of level, though. I like that it has two designs, basically. Let's go back up. I'd like to be up on the roof. Yep, there's another one of the nasty little things. I should be able to just stay above it. So that it doesn't necessarily see me. See? There we go. That one can see me. To the ritual hold. Hi! Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. We don't have to be enemies at all. We can be very friendly. Alright. Just gonna skadoosh in here real quick. I'm sure it'll be fine. All of this will be fine. All of those stonified beings on the outside doesn't mean anything. It's totally fine. Silvercraft plate you received from the Royal Conservatory points to... Oh, it's the same information, you know.
He's here. I can feel it.
There's a whale. This is lovely. Oh, yeah, that's a thing right there. Can I ride the whale? I feel like that'll make it faster. What do the little flits of fire do? Nothing, apparently. Just follow the whale, I guess? And there's another whale. A couple of whales. There's a lot of whales going on. I have to test. I have to test if I can go in the water. Oh, you can. Okay. I don't want to because it's disgusting. I guess now I have to go in the water. Well, we're gonna get out of it as fast as possible. I do not want to be in it. We've been traveling. Alright. So nice, simple. Make one of these people read a name and we go on about our day. Right? I think. Oh, the little flamey things are people. Lovely. Dowd. Yep. Hi, buddy.
I had a choice.
Delilah. Oh, sick.
Each moment of my life slipping from my fingers.
Hey, Dowd.
Dowd? Why are you here?
He's dead, dear.
Look at us. Trapped here. An eternity on a butcher's block. Waiting for the knife to fall. There's nothing left of me but this.
Dowd, I'm here. Look at me.
I know that name. I know you. There was blood. And masks and blades raised. Billy Lurk. I even remember when you hated me. And now you followed me into the void itself. You brought the knife. I can't hurt him. There's nothing I can do. Only you can kill him. How long have I waited here?
Too long, old man.
There he is. The outsider. All this time dreaming in the void. I wonder if he dreamed about this moment. Go finish it. End his miserable life.
He almost looks like he's in pain. Is this really what you want? Is this really what he deserves?
You know how this ends, Billy.
Who else is here?
I hear their fingernails inside the walls. The noise, I hear it. You're all here with me forever.
I will always hate you for what you did.
I feel like I should recognize who these people are.
I fed his heart to the hounds.
White teeth.
You ruined me.
I should recognize these people, but I can't see enough of their faces.
You're all mine.
That's Delilah. That one I can recognize.
Bring me his head.
Take me back. I want to go back.
Soil underneath my fingernails.
I'll just look up who everybody is later. Delilah's the only one I recognize. Inspect.
Look at you. This is what the Abbey tried to hide. This is what the eyeless want to know about. I'm at the center of the void itself. And you're not even some kind of horror I need to face down and fight. You're at my mercy. But you've always been at the mercy of bad people, haven't you? You said I had a choice. Well, I'm here to make it.
I haven't changed my mind. Or you don't deserve this, no one deserves this. I think we're gonna free him. I think killing him just leaves, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right.
Don't deserve this. No one deserves
It's not good for Billy to kill him.
I won't let the world turn on someone's suffering. I found another way. The outsider lived and breathed once. He spent his days on the streets of some forgotten city. These cultists took everything away from him. Even his name. But I know what it is. His name is the mark. only the dead can read it. If we give that back to him, he'll be free. He'll
Come on,
live
Dad.
the rest of his days as a man like any other.
The mark? No. You're here to kill him. You can't ask me to do this, Billy.
You asked me to kill him.
Everyone he's hurt.
That you've hurt.
For everything we've done.
Mm-hmm. Why is he to blame for what we did? You're right. I made you a promise. Why is he to blame for what we did?
Why is he to blame for what we did? He gave us a way to fight back. He never lied to us about what we might become.
You know what I became. We looked down on Dunwall as if we owned it. As if we could drown it in blood. Wow. He knew we'd turn into monsters like him. He always knew. And this Billy, he can't do anything but harm.
Look at him. This wasn't his choice. I can't. No, come on, Dad.
I saw the cult who hurt him. He died once at their hands. Look at him. This wasn't his choice.
That doesn't look like a consent spot right there.
Let him end it. Put him out of his misery if you pity him. It's a better future than anything that might wait for him out there.
But does he have to die? I can't throw him to the streets again. I guess that's a way to let you kill him, but without having to do it for murder.
Terrible to you. I didn't deserve to live. But you let me walk away. You gave me a chance. Let him live, Dowie. Let him have the life he lost. Like you did for me.
Come on, buddy.
You left Dunwall. I hoped you could live a better life without me. That your future wouldn't be killing for coin until someone came to betray you. Forgiveness is a rare thing in this world, Billy. You're better than I was.
Come on, buddy.
Farewell, Billy. For the last time.
What's up, bud?
I can taste blood in my mouth. I can hear Dowd's voice in my ear. You have done something impossible.
We let you live. I can take you out of here.
These eyes were closed for centuries.
Why is his hand gigantic? Like, that is a disproportionately large hand.
Down here, I walked through the minds of generations. And now,
You're free.
Dun dun dun. We've got an achievement.
I can't take back what was done to you all those years ago. No more than I can take back what was done to me. But now you have a chance to be something new. To be something better. It must be strange knowing what you know. Seeing with old eyes all the secrets of the world. We've both seen the worst in people's hearts.
I like that the poster's there too. That's a cool shot.
Dowd peace. And maybe you can find some too. There's so much doubt. But there are some things I know are true. The outsider is no more. And with that, the world will change in ways none of us can know.
Mm-hmm.
But the void is still there, echoing just beyond what you can see. And there's no one left to say who will and won't be touched by its magic.
Dun dun. We didn't kill anyone. Oh, we did kill one person. Who do we kill? Somebody probably fell off of an edge or something. I didn't intentionally kill anyone. But that's fine. It's still going to be like a largely good ending. Very cool. Well, there you go. That is the final Dishonored game so far. I really hope they come back to all of this sometime, fill in the gaps between Dishonored and Deathloop. That was fun. That was a fun little game. So it's shorter than the other ones. Although still pretty hefty. But basically, my understanding is it was supposed to be, it was supposed to be DLC for 2, and then they decided to just make it into a shorter spin-off game. That was a good time. Dinga became the game designer for the lead director for Deathloop. This music's cool. I liked that. And so basically the idea is, I think what happens is because the void is free of the outsider, then in Deathloop they find the void and that's the anomaly, and that's where they can loop time. And they obviously never, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but they don't seem to go in, but they find another place where the void is coming to the surface and are able to use that, as it were. That's cool. I like this very much. In terms of what we're streaming next, so in about a month, Jedi Survivor is supposed to come out, assuming that it's not once again moved. I don't think it will be. And I will be binge streaming it that weekend if all goes according to plan. So we have about a month. I don't want to get locked into a longer game and not be able to finish it prior to. So we'll probably play. Might have to go again. Yes, I'm glad you got to see the end too, Kathleen. But we'll probably play I might try my hand at Planet Zoo again, maybe. Try my hand at Civilization again. Both of those have had updates since we streamed them last, and I kind of want to check out. I have a couple of one-off games that should be shorter that we'll play. So I don't know, we'll figure it out, but it'll probably be all shorter stuff or things like Zoo that don't have a defined end. That way, as soon as Jedi Survivor comes out, we can focus on Jedi Survivor. And from there, I'll figure it out, depending on how long Jedi Survivor takes. By then, it'll start being, nice out, and we'll pick something out. Maybe finally do Horizon Zero Dawn, maybe, some Mass Effect for a chance. We'll figure something out. But the next month will be, kind of a mix of things, just so that I'm not in the middle of a game when I start another game, basically. So that'll be how that goes. And I think something like that, too, if I played something like Zoo or Civ. Well, Civ is hard to... Because when I play a game of Civ, I want to sit down and play a game of Civ. So that does take a lot of time. But something like Zoo or whatever, we could pop on and do shorter streams. So it might mean I actually do some more streaming during the week. We'll see. But I liked that a lot. That was a fun little game. I really appreciated the end. It felt weird to me that Dowd was just kind of gone out of the game. So I liked that we saw him again, and then he kind of got to have that character moment as well as Billy. Because I was kind of sad that Dowd, who had changed so much, really hadn't gotten to the point of letting go by his end. I felt like that was unfortunate. Because I'm a big believer in forgiveness. It's very hard to do, but I believe it's better for you. I think if you don't, got some Ahsoka Tano on the Billy Lurk. But we have what is this song? It's a song about the outsider. Get back to my deep talks here in a second. Lovely. Are we done, or is it gonna keep going? It's gonna keep going. We weren't done. We're done. We're done. Okay. I think forgiveness is something important internal, like for yourself. Like, there's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, that person doesn't deserve forgiveness." Well, I would argue if they deserve forgiveness, it's not forgiveness, right? The whole point of forgiveness is they don't deserve it. If they did, it's not an uneven deal, right? But when you do that, it's better for you to let go of that negative energy. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't face some sort of punishment or justice or what have you. I think there's this misunderstanding that forgiveness means they don't face anything for what they've done. And I don't think that's necessarily how it works, at least human to human. I think that in a lot of cases, I mean, think about how many times, like, a parent might ground a child. They would ultimately, if they're, I'm talking about, like, good parents here, not, like, toxic parents or abusive parents, but I mean, like, in an actual healthy, functioning family relationship, a parent might, like, ground their child. And they'll forgive their child, but they're still going to ground their child. Like, there's a word, like, it doesn't have to be one or the other. So, like, in the outsider's case, if you believe that he was just a being as a child trapped there, you know, maybe he doesn't actually have as much he has to pay for. He's just been kind of doing what he's been put into. But you can also make an argument that putting him in a mortal form, he's not, you know, him getting off scot-free with him being like, oh, you get to have this power, but you're also not going to be in torment anymore. Like, okay, we took you out of the torment you were put in against your will, but now you have to live a life. Like, you have to go through your life, do your thing. You're going to get sick. You're going to get old. You're going to have to process through everything you've been through. So I wouldn't even say the ending where he lives is him getting off scot-free. And I think for Dowd to kind of finish his journey, for Billy to finish hers, they were both so tied up in forgiveness, or in bitterness, that showing that forgiveness, I think, helped them a lot. Personally, this is my own take. And that's what I really like about these kind of games, is there's so much story in them that you can kind of look through and see things and kind of ask yourself, oh, it's one thing to have these, like, ideas or these ethics, but, like, okay, let's put it on this really grand scale. Let's talk about somebody who was basically like a devil figure, but they kind of became a devil figure against their will and actually hated it as much as all of the people that were tormented by him. So what is appropriate for him? I'm actually really kind of curious if there's more than one ending there, because when you start and you say you're going to free him, and then you go back to Dowd, and he's like, well, if you really pity him, kill him. Like, is there the just free him option? Is there the just kill him because you want revenge option? Or could you talk to Dowd for a little bit and then kill him, and then it's not really, like, an evil choice, but it's just a different, like, I wonder if there's actually 3 options there, depending on where you leave the conversation with Dowd. But I really like that. I really like that ending. I appreciate games that don't end with big boss fights. Especially when they were not boss fight games. Comes another thing. Raphael there is the founder of Arcane. I don't think he worked on this game specifically, but he was part of Arcane. But he might have. I might have just not seen his name there. Anyway, I was saying I appreciate games that are not boss battle type of games, not ending with a boss battle. So, like, this, there was a lot of combat, but, like, I was kind of correct when I used up all my non-lethal stuff, and I was like, honestly, I'm not going to be that worried about it because I just don't think there's going to be a lot of fighting beyond that point. I was kind of correct. Because those things probably wouldn't have worked on the void monsters, and I probably could have killed the void monsters without, or trapped them without it being lethal, like, contributing to chaos. So, like, an example of something ending with a boss battle when I wouldn't have wanted it to would be like the first BioShock game. At some level, a face-off with the end of it's a really old game. Everyone's probably seen it or knows about it, but whatever. The figure you face off with at the end, at some level, it kind of works. I don't actually completely hate that at the end, especially because it's not particularly hard. And they do a good job of putting in thematic stuff, but it's actually not the ending Ken Levine wanted. He was told to add a boss battle at the end because that's what games were doing at the time. If you go to BioShock 2 or BioShock Infinite, the end is actually just fighting waves and waves and waves of enemies. Again, in BioShock 2, or in BioShock, I think it kind of works because you've been squaring off with this person so much through the game that having that at the end, even if it wasn't his idea, I think it got implemented well, but I overall prefer games that don't, like, suddenly you're fighting something at the end. So I thought this was pretty well done. I'm curious if somewhere around here there's I think this game has a black and white setting, and I don't remember where it lives. But you obviously could just start a new campaign, new game, original game plus, or you can just play missions. It's original game plus. OG plus allows you to start a new story with Billy Lurk, this time using powers from Dishonored 2. Oh, so I'd have Blink instead of her thing. We'd have Sauron Vision and Domino. I really miss Domino in this game, like, badly. That would be fun to play through. I think Dom told me about this, and I just didn't remember what he told me it was. But I like that. And it's called Original Game because, again, this was supposed to be DLC instead of extension. But okay, cool. So that was fun. So I'll be back. Oh, there you go. Black and white mode. Oh, you have to log in with your Bethesda account, and then you can get the black and white mode. And experiment with all powers. Okay. I don't know how to log. Well, I might mess around with that at some point, too. But that's what I'm going to call it for now. This was a good time. I'll be back somewhere, somewhen, getting ready for Jedi Survivor, which I have pre-ordered, so I have the morning of the 28th off, so I might start like a middle of the night stream if I'm up and excited. So, that might make it a little bit difficult for anybody who wants to, like, watch the game start to finish along with me. And needs it to be live and doesn't want to watch like a VOD or something. But I'm really excited to share the game. But I'm going to get going. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will talk to you later.